Smaller, mobile, puck rushing and puck moving defenseman. I really love to get into the offense. I mean, my senior year, I led our team in scoring, and it's kind of unheard of for a defenseman to do that. I don't know if another defenseman in the program has. Like I said, it was natural. I just didn't want to stay back. I wanted to be involved in the play all the time, and when I could jump, I jumped, and when I couldn't, I wouldn't.
He was the best coach I ever had. The problem is that I was just playing and didn't understand how good he was until you go somewhere else. Very calm, understood what he was going to do, understood what he needed to do to make certain players motivated to play the game the proper way. Johnny Mac was right, but I didn't realize how right he was until my third year, fourth year pro. I mean, he made us do things that were way ahead of the curve.
Former Michigan Tech hockey players Steve Coates and Kip Noble were inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame on October 12th.
Steve Coates played 100 games for the Huskies from 1969 through 73. He scored 25 goals, had 29 assists in his career for the Black and Gold. Coates played 467 games of professional hockey before going on to a career in the broadcast field, which has lasted 37 years with the Philadelphia Flyers. He is currently the radio color commentator for the Flyers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michigan Tech Sports Hall of Famer, Steve Coates. Kip Noble is the highest scoring defenseman in Michigan Tech history with 123 points in 156 games. He played from 1986 through 1990 and was a second-team All-American and WCHA first-team selection as a senior. Noble played 11 years of professional hockey and is currently a coach at the Okanagan Hockey Academy in Penticton, British Columbia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michigan Tech Sports Hall of Famer, Kip Noble.
When I first got that letter, I just had to take a look again and read again and read it again. And I can't begin to tell you. It's like I said last night, I'm humbled by it and proud to be a Husky. Being a graduate of Michigan Tech is, when you look, it's very, very special to be here. You get here and you go, oh, the weather's bad, this and that, and it's like, but when you leave here, you have a bond with everybody. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete, a non-athlete, doesn't matter. And you can meet them in anywhere. You went to Tech? You went to Tech? And that's just the way it is. It is a special thing. So for me to come back and see all the people that were here when I was here, it's just like I never left. It's like riding a bike. You could come right from my era to this era, and it's the same. There's still hockey players, there's still hockey coaches, there's still the doghouse, there's still the ambassador. I mean, nothing changed. If you had told me back in 1973 when I graduated that I'd be sitting here talking to you about being a member of the Hall of Fame for Michigan Tech University and have 44 years under my belt in pro hockey, I'd say you're absolutely crazy. But that's what's here, and I pinch myself every day. And as I said before, I'm just proud to be a Husky and just so excited to be here.
I was actually shocked. I don't know if it's really sunk in because, I've been really, really busy over the summer with work, and I think, obviously you think about it, but coming out in the flight, it hit home a little bit. Obviously last night, it really took shape, and getting to see the people and watch the game last night for sure. It is the biggest honor that I've ever received. There's no question. And it's an incredible achievement for sure. And people keep telling me that. I keep trying to think back to when I played, and I never thought about those things. I just went and played, right? And just did the best we could to help my teammates and my team win. And never in my mind was there ever a thought of any of these achievements or awards. And I mean, I knew where the Hall of Fame was, and it was upstairs. And every time I go by there, you know, every few times you'd look at it, but I never envisioned myself with a plaque up there, that's for sure. So it is quite the honor, yeah.
Steve played in the very first game at the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena on January 14th, 1972.
I had the opportunity to play in the D Stadium. I think that is an honor. I mean, it doesn't get enough attention to the fact that it was the birth of professional hockey, that building, and how old it is. I actually went back and saw it yesterday, and it just kind of brings chills to you to see it, because it was a fabulous building to play in. And in looking back, going from D to here, I just lived down the street, so I came to this building every other day to watch it be built, because I was so excited about it. So yeah, I was here my junior year for the opening of the McGinnis Arena.
Kip shares his thoughts on the changes in the ice arena.
When I played, there was no advertisement on the boards. The boxes up at the end are fantastic. They're beautiful. That's changed. This room that we're in has changed. The educational center wasn't here. The overall layout, like just looking at it now, the seats were the same, but wow, this you know, the score clock, obviously, this place is phenomenal. Like, it is fantastic. I mean, I'm sitting there watching the game last night up in the booth, and I'm texting my 17-year-old son who's graduating. I said, son, you have to play college hockey. He goes, yes, I know I do. I said, this place is unbelievable, right? And coming from a small town in Dawson, like in BC, from Dawson Creek, when I got here, I thought the rink was fantastic. And the upgrades, and it's just it's a beautiful facility, top class.
Steve and Kip had a chance to address the current Michigan Tech hockey team on Saturday morning.
You guys should be very proud of what you got here. And watching the game last night in the crowd, it's back. I mean, back in the day when I was here, it wasn't too often we didn't have full buildings. And we were very fortunate to have some good teams when I was here. And it went through a tough time here for a while, but it's back. It's back because of the way you guys played. And especially when you played against the NCAA champions, the #1 ranked team. That this is a special place. And when you leave here, you'll always have a bond, always. It doesn't matter if you're a hockey player, a football player, an engineering student, a biology major, a twig, whatever. You'll always meet somebody that you say, you went to Tech? And then you have so many things in common because it's such a special place. So congratulations, and I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm looking forward to tonight's game.
And if you go out and be good to people, they're going to be good to you, even years after you leave. So it is quite the type on. And you know, when I was sitting in here back in the late 80s, you didn't realize that until after you were gone. So just take that into consideration. That jersey is pretty special to put on, for sure. Be thankful, right? Be thankful for everything you got, because it is great. I mean, coming through here, looking at the room and the rink compared to even 25 years ago, it's massive changes, and it's fantastic. It's a great place to play. Enjoy every minute of it. It goes by in a hurry, and I wanted to remind you all, make sure you're keeping up with your studies. You'll spend more time in your life not playing hockey than you do playing hockey, and it's extremely important. And I know, again, as young men, you're sitting here going, I don't want to get on the ice, I'm just playing hockey, and that's great. Like, I was the same, no question. I had to come back and finish off when I was done. Studies are important. You probably heard this from the coach and everybody else. But again, there's more time in your life when you're not playing the game than when you are playing the game. But for now, when you're playing it, grasp every minute of it, enjoy it, kick some ass tonight.